So, how do we start this?
Introduction usually, but
Yeah.
I kind of like these cold opens.
Let's just start with our names. No? We're
Okay,
just
let 'em guess.
three strangers on the internet?
Yep, 3 hobos. Let them guess our names.
I'm still
And
going
we
to
can
just talk and then do an
Whatever.
intro at a later date.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Today, we're making stats for the great and glorious Goob. So yes, stats for Goob.
What's this goob for the dinosaur? Dinosaur god.
Well, first we gotta put in his name. Goob. Of course, very important. Now, what monster type is Goob?
Beast.
Really? You want to lean into the dinosaur thing?
Look at him.
I mean, yes, he's a dinosaur. That is correct.
Dinosaur.
You're a dinosaur construct. Because he's made of rubber.
Oh, okay. You want to lean like really into like he's literally just like a thing.
Just look at him. Just look at the fella. I mean,
I am.
the thing that makes the most sense is either monstrosity,
Mm-hmm.
beast, or construct.
Yeah, monstrosity.
I don't know. For some reason, I want to make
Monstrosity is a good all-encompassing category.
They wouldn't be anything like
True.
a celestial or draconic or demonic or anything like that.
I mean, yeah. If you want to lean into the idea that he's like literally a constructed thing, but I was thinking more
Well, maybe
leaning into like maybe he's an
avatar can be constructs.
Okay. Like this is just his mortal form.
Well,
What is the true Goob?
Bound to see.
Yeah, which is why I think maybe either like
Also, like,
apparition.
the more we look into this, the more I just picture Goob as like very tacky modern Power Ranger like Megazord they would carry around to like in the new ones where it's like the Super Mega Force or whatever, they like pull out the toy version of the other Megazords and they attach it to their own.
Do
It's
they
like
do that now?
yeah, it was like in Super Mega Force was one where they like kept referencing old generations of Power Rangers and they would like pull out these like they had like a Batman utility belt of like other Power Rangers like Zords and power suits and tools and shit. And they would use them in fights and they'd like get into fights and then it would like go this one and you know insert overly complicated Megazord name here and it would fight with them or help merge with this thing. And I didn't watch it all though because I watched some of it because I'm like this is kind of funny and somewhat nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, that's what I picture Goob as. Just like you pull them out and just go Goob.
Or you like a bunch of cultists just have different pieces of a goob avatar. They all
The 5 pieces of Goob.
5 feet.
Oh, it's Exodia.
Exodia!
My brain automatically went to that. No,
You want the eye of Goob and the tail of Goob?
the little paw of Goob.
Or like each one of his little spines on his back.
Yeah.
The spine of Goob, the other spine of Goob, the other spine of Goob.
I'm going to address this now because if it's said with the Trash, it's definitely going to be said with the Goob. He has spines on his back. That implies something's trying to eat him.
The Trask.
They're natural rivals.
They're natural. That's why I
I
think
was going to say Zoltar, but
that's true. Maybe we'll think about that. I am leaning towards making Goob either like an aberration or a fae.
I can see aberration.
It's just like
It's aberration.
mostly
Aberration.
what is it?
Aberration.
Aberration?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't know. I just really want to make him an Eldritch Horror that just looks really cute.
Cosmic space dinosaur.
Cosmic space dinosaur. Like I'm not saying
Devourer of worlds.
you can do you on D&D Beyond. They allow you to do a monster subtype, so we could make him 2 different types if we wanted to. If we want to make it complicated.
I mean, technically, this is your brainchild.
He is your child.
my son.
Your son. So it ultimately is up to you to decide what his bloodline made him.
His bloodline made him stupid.
We already knew that. More specifically.
That's his subtype. Stupid.
Stupid. There's unknown. We can simply make him unknown.
He's a beast. It's type stupid.
So, beast is what you're saying.
Like, I don't know. If we're wanting to make him Eldritch likes, then probably better do something else. Wouldn't really see him as part of the Fae, but
Yeah. I don't see Fae either.
Yeah.
He's too just being of chaos.
this
Fae.
specific model of him would be construct. A group that would attack would probably be either a monstrosity or a beast.
I think monstrosity would make the most sense.
That makes. Yeah, I agree with that.
Like things like Godzilla type deal, like kaiju.
Yeah. So
Would Godzilla be considered a monstrosity?
Yeah,
yeah.
because they're kaiju. They're not like beasts. They're actual kaiju. Kaiju are their own unique species.
Yeah, like Pacific Rim, they're aberrations because they're coming through a rift.
Technically,
from
they're
space.
constructs. They're made. They're bioengineered constructs.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I missed that. I missed that.
Remember they like went. They like showed you going through the portal, and there was like the dudes like constructing them because they originally used dinosaurs.
I missed
dinosaurs were the original kaiju's in that world. And then we made the planet more polluted with carbon monoxide and what crap over the years, and it's like, oh, this is perfect for us. However, there's this small issue with all these little annoying humans. Let's blow up that volcano and kill them all. Flash send all these kaiju to do it.
I missed that scene, I guess. Now, be fair, I didn't really watch.
Trust me, I've watched this movie enough to know that's correct. That's the
Is
plot.
it in Pacific Rim 1 or is it in Pacific Rim 2?
The thing I'm referencing is in 1.
Huh. So do we want to give him a subtype?
Nah.
Just monstrosity?
Yeah,
just monstrosity. Because if you're gonna like actually bother be fighting stat block of Goob, then you're fighting like this aspect or this thing of him, and there's not any need for it to be like a aspect of Goob or any sort of nonsense like that.
Just make the CR-1/8 creature that's just this.
A tiny.
It'll be a construct.
Yeah. So what size is
It's only real attack is just...
Yeah.
Okay,
it's Goob's phylactery.
One is.
Gargantuan.
Yep.
Technically, Colossal is a stat block that's canon to D&D, just not D&D 5th edition, because they didn't bother to make one above Colossal. Or to above Gargantuan, I should say.
No, so Gargantuan.
Yeah.
I still think we should slap him in Colossal and just be like, we don't care about your rules, we're making it realistic.
Well, if we ever put him in a different edition, he'll be bigger.
Yeah.
He can change sizes.
Here, put Gargantuan ++.
Gargantuan plus. We'll leave it at Gargantuan for now. I don't think I can do... Can I do custom?
I don't know, can you?
I cannot. It just says... It only goes up to Gargantuan. That's silly. Why can't I do custom D&D Beyond? Cowards, a lot of them. Anyway, so...
For the same reason they call great worms Gargantuan, even though they're the size of an entire town.
So, alignment. Chaotic neutral?
I think so.
Yeah, probably.
I think so. Challenge rating. It does go up to 30.
I feel like we should make it 30 just so we can have like the joke of like his rival is the Tarrasque.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's fun. Anyway, is he a legendary or is he mystic? What is the difference?
I think he should be mythical. Or like mystic.
Isn't Mystic where they have a second stage to him?
Oh, yeah, it is. That's how the aspect of Tiamat and all that is.
They have Mystic.
With the Great Worms. You get them down to 0, then they regen to like 500 HP, and then you start to fight over, basically.
Cool.
Yeah, the aspect of Bahamut, he summons like 7 gold dragons.
So, is he mystic? Is the Great Goop mystic, or is he just legendary?
I feel like legendary might make more sense.
Yeah, probably just legendary.
We'll
I don't think he's quite powerful enough to be mystic.
Yeah. We'll do...
which is odd considering Great Worms are. They're lower CR, but... Yeah.
We'll combine with Zoltar later. Give him mystic status.
You're gonna pilot your Megazord?
Yep.
We'll do that later, I guess. Okay, so... I assume he'll have a lair. We can figure out where that lair is later, but, I mean, if he's legendary...
He could have a lair. I don't really think he necessarily needs one, though.
Nah.
I mean...
Like, I think he could have lair actions without actually having a lair.
Wherever he is,
like,
this is lair.
More like adjacent to legendary actions, but like sort of just it happens because he's in the vicinity.
Does a Tarrasque have a lair?
Oh, no, I was about to check.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It doesn't. So
Okay.
yeah, I don't think he needs a lair then.
Okay.
Just legendary actions.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so armor class. What's Goob's armor class?
I feel like it should be like 20 even.
Just
20?
straight 20?
Yeah. Because like
I mean, he is a squishy boy.
he is in fact a large squishy boy.
And 20's pretty high. Like
It's
20...
high, but it's not so high that it's like unreasonably high.
Yeah. It's like it's 20 because he's so big, so like if you attacked him, it'd be like you poked him with a needle. Kind of thing. Does he have a class type? Like natural armor, plate? I don't think so.
It would just be natural armor.
Yeah.
I don't know that matters.
Yeah,
Just AC of 20.
yeah, we'll just get that.
He's not wearing armor, so it'd be natural armor. Is my thought on it.
Yeah, I'll put natural.
Do you want to put armor on the sun?
No, not
I mean,
really.
it's your son. So.
Yeah, that's true. He is your son.
I'll make armor for him later. give him a different form. He has like movable
He's
chest.
literally just gonna make him into a Power Ranger.
I was thinking just
Megazoid.
putting them in different cosplay outfits, giving them different stats.
Oh, that'd be cute. Like Kirby almost.
Goob, CAS complete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go Goob.
Like a Liger.
Give him a wizard hat and cast spells.
Oh wait, you don't get that joke because you haven't watched Zoids yet.
Watch Zoids.
You have no option. You're going to watch it.
Well, I've already watched a few episodes.
Of which
You're into Zoids propaganda.
I will make Zoids great again.
Anyway, what's Goob's passive perception? Is he a smart boy?
I feel like there's two sides you can do. Like, I feel like it's either he's all knowing and
Mhm.
all seeing type shit, and therefore could like see everything,
Mm-hmm.
or he's really fucking stupid.
Is he smart, or is he kind of like a flump? Like an overpowered flump?
I kind of like the idea of overpowered flog.
I do too.
Like a passive perception of like
5.
I'm not that low because like I think it should just be like average, like 10,
It's fair. It's like,
like a commoner,
I'll put 10 for now. We can always go back and change.
or maybe even like make it like an 8, so to emphasize he's not very observant. Because then it's like a -2 and all that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we'll put an 8. Like I said, we can always go back and change that. Okay, hit points, die count.
It'd be a D20 for the hit die.
Okay.
And then as far as the die count, I feel like it should be...
35.
Yeah, that's pretty close to where I was going to say, because I like the idea of Goob having like 700-ish hit points. I don't really know why 700 is what the number I came up with.
It just feels right?
It just feels right.
Okay. So D20,
I have no express reason for this number.
So D20/30, what'd you say?
He said 35.
35? Okay.
So it'd be like 35 D20s
Alright.
plus, let's see, if you take the average of
Plus 30.
D20 being 10 times 35 is 350. So, and you have to add in the plus from the con modifier, because like people who go to roll stats, people don't always just take the 700. They could actually go and roll a 35 D20.
Okay.
So that, am I doing it right? 35 times 10 is 350? Yeah. And then plus 350. Wait, no, that's wrong.
35 D20 plus.
No, I'm saying 350 hit points is the average of those 35 D20. I'm trying to figure out what you would add up to get 700 from that. That'd be 400.
Yeah.
So he's going to have at least 400 hit points, basically. And then whatever you roll on the 35 D20s. So it could be more or less than 700. But if you want to just take the average and choose to use 700, they can. Up to them. Because some DMs like to roll for it. Like I had a DM that I was playing with, and they all rolled for the hit points of all of their monsters. And tended to roll high, which is oddly suspicious for all of them, but I don't really care.
So, and then hit points die value is a D20. Hit points modifier?
400. Because he's going to have a 400 minimum hit points. Well, technically it'd be 420 is the minimum, because or 435 minimum, because you're rolling 35 d20s. If you roll ones on all your d20s, which is atrociously unlikely to happen,
I can do it.
I entirely believe that statement. However, we're talking pure numbers. 435.
Just the pure math. So the average hit points he has is 700. Okay.
At least that's what we're going to say.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's how it mathematically works out, but we came up with 700, therefore we're going to do it. If people don't like it, can suck it.
I'm bad at math, so I'm just... Okay, straight score. Is he a strong boy?
I feel like he's not.
No, he's squishy.
I feel like he's telekinetic or type strong, but not like physically strong. Like, I feel like he's more of like Thickomosaurus.
Thickomosaurus. You don't agree? You don't think he's strong?
I don't know, I just redid the calculations based on the actual average health of for a gargantuan creature. Yeah, he has 767 hit points instead of 700.
You may change that?
Yeah.
Nah.
I like 700.
Okay.
Makes him a little bit beefy.
Okay.
But it's not unreasonably beefy.
Yeah. So...
Other than that's more hit points than a Tarrasque has, which that's all it really makes a Tarrasque card is the walking sack of hit points that it is.
So, because he has such tiny arms, should he have just like an average strength score, like a 10?
It's not his arms that make him like his strength.
Mm-hmm.
He's got big old legs, and his tail is pretty strong.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
His
He just
nub
has
of a
small
tail.
arms. What?
His nub of a tail.
He's got a big head and little arms.
His iron tail.
Yeah, that's a good point. What is the strength score for T-Rex?
So a T-Rex or Tarrasque?
T-Rex.
Like 1, 2, 3.
I guess it is fair. Like we're talking about the overall strength, not just like lifting something.
Yeah.
I think it'd be reasonable to give Goob like a.
No, so strength is different for each size
That's true.
class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 25 stars.
Yeah, I would say I think that somewhere in the 20s would be acceptable. Like a 23 strength
Yeah.
Okay.
would be fairly acceptable.
Eventually, we'll have to start beefing up our boy. It seems like we've been nerfing him most of the time.
We can do that with like his legendary actions. And
I mean,
everything.
that's where all his powers are going to really come from his abilities, not more so his raw stats.
Yeah.
Also, we gave him more hit points than a Tarrasque. That's something.
Yeah. I think each time he changes color, he should do something else, like do a different type of damage.
Oh. Yeah, just make it. Actually, he has enough colors where it more or less correlates to the prismatic spells, so we could make it correlate with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe like once they can cast Prismatic Wall.
Yeah, I think it'd make more sense if it was like a recharge ability.
Yeah.
Or like a various. Like, I feel like a legendary action he can take that, like, uses two of his legendary actions would be a prismatic beam type deal, and you roll for it, because it'd be like his, like, Godzilla breath weapon type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but still, I don't know, that's probably actually a little bit strong. I need to look at the actual, like, damage of prismatic wall, but it's like a 7th level spell, so it should be reasonable to do, or just, like, use that as a baseline for the breath weapon. Not to maybe necessarily actually use it, because for one, it's a little unoriginal.
To give him a breath weapon?
No, to use a spell as a breath weapon.
Oh.
Well, we can think about that.
Yeah.
What should his dex score be?
I feel like he's not a dexterous
No,
boy.
he's like a bull in the china cabinet kind of
I
thing.
feel like maybe like 10 to 12.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put 10.
Cause I somewhat picture Goob like floating at times with like telekinetic powers for some reason, and so like I could absolutely see him like being slightly dexterous in that regard, and like the Elden Beast from Elden Ring type thing, like how it's giant, but it's like floaty and maneuverable. It's like, stop running away from me, you fat asshole.
His con score.
I think the con should be reasonably high, because like he is in fact a beefy boy.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be reasonable to give it like a 30 in there.
Yeah.
Or at the very least like a 25. Like 25 to 30. I think 30 is perfectly reasonable.
You agree?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put a 30. I feel like he's really like in that context. I feel like he's really like a Kirby where he can just like ingest anything. Doesn't hurt him.
Yeah.
Intelligence score. Is he a smart?
I think he's more like a wisdom boy.
Yeah.
Didn't we just put his like perception down really low?
Correct. That doesn't necessarily have to correlate with the monsters. That's more for players.
Okay.
In my personal opinion.
Would you say it's because his eyes are really small, that's why he doesn't perceive him anything?
Yeah, he has bad eyesight. He needs glasses. But no one makes glasses big enough for him.
That's why he's on the rampage looking for glasses.
he's looking for an optometrist who can do glasses in his size.
What are those big buildings that don't handle stars?
Observatory?
Yeah, he's like looking for an observatory and he uses telescopes to glasses.
Yeah.
That looked like opera monocles.
Yeah, like a little. He's looking for a pair to make a little opera goggle.
Let's see. Now I can see.
Oh, what is that? Oh, it's adventurous.
Oh, that is a bitch.
Yeah, he just like telekinetically floats the glasses up to his head. Oh, it's a bitch. Die.
Die. So intelligence score.
A little bit average, maybe a little bit above.
I think like 13 would be fair.
Wisdom score. What is?
I feel like his wisdom should be relatively high. Like, if we're gonna make him like, Goob would be the type of thing that like would talk into your head in a very like surprisingly booming voice.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Deal. And like, I don't see him as like charismatic individual. I see him more as like a wisdom based creature. I also like the fact that like I feel like he wouldn't be able to be controlled, and therefore all that type of stuff is like wisdom oriented, and therefore you could control the mind of the Goob unless you like had the, I don't know, the weird Power Ranger token that apparently you're gonna have when you go to power him like a Megazord. Where you pull a Plankton and put controllers in his brain and
Where he just like gifts one of these little avatars like a favor to his cultist.
Yeah.
They can use him like once and he does an action for him.
Like a voodoo doll.
destroy.
Just like a beam comes down.
Goop, destroy. Just like kick.
A little toddler knocking over
A block tire. Yeah. The cutest being of destruction I ever did see.
So what's his wisdom score? Like a 20? See that wise and all-knowing?
Yeah. I feel like 20 would be acceptable, but at the same time, he is supposed to be like a powerful individual, so I feel like with okay strength, average dex, average int, good con, I feel like he could have good wisdom. So like a 26 or 25? I think 20 that'd be acceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll put 26.
Sort of a jack of all trades. Well, not really jack of all trades, but like it would be slightly unreasonable to give him like a 30 in wisdom, like we said with the whole like bad perception.
Yeah. So 30 or 26?
26.
We're at 26.
Okay, cool. As long as we're
Go middle ground and go 28, but
charisma score. You said you don't think he's.
I don't think Goop is a charismatic person.
Good. He's naturally cute. It has to count for something.
But I don't think he would be like, seduce the dragon type charismatic.
No, but like there's different types of charismatic. There's just I'm so cute in this and looking at it, I like charm
It's Bill Cipher.
Your wallet off of you. Yeah. Like he can be that kind of charming.
He would deceive you into thinking he's not going to destroy you.
Yeah.
And then boom, Ohio's gone.
Oh, that was gone.
I don't know, like a 15?
No.
Or 13?
I think it should be at least like an 18. If you're gonna go low, it should be at least there.
I don't know. I just don't see him as that charismatic of an individual.
Really?
Not really. I mean, he's a cute boy, but
you see beyond his cute shell.
Correct.
you think he's an asshole underneath all that?
Is it charisma saves or wisdom saves that keeps you from being controlled by monsters?
It's wisdom.
Wisdom. Yeah, and he's a wise boy.
Charisma's like, don't get plane shifted.
Yeah.
Your plane shifted, he'll just come back. It's fine.
I 1,000% believe that. I 1,000% he will open a didgeridoo wormhole and come right back.
Okay, someone's like, finally we got rid of the beast. He just comes back and, oh, I'm behind you.
You think 18's too high?
I give him like 15, 13.
15?
The pictures would be fair.
15. That's a pretty good score for charisma anyway. Especially for a monstrosity.
Right?
I mean, he's just the most gentleman.
He's such a...
He's a dapper little gentleman, but he's not the most dapper little gentleman.
He doesn't have the top hat on yet.
that's a magical item.
Obviously.
The top hat of Goob.
It's the top hat gives a +2 to charisma, duh.
Yeah. And his little suit gives him another +2.
Yeah, all his little outfits give him different types of charisma.
I feel like the suit is like a +1, but the top hat specifically is a +2.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So overall,
he
the
also
whole
gets,
outfit.
like a little cane that can also act as a weapon.
Little bow tie.
Yeah.
The bow tie sells it. Big bow tie.
Yeah. Like, how much fabric are you using?
Forget the suit. Bow tie specifically. The smallest article of clothing he has is a lot of.
It's a whole campaign just to get the fabric to make the suit.
He just goes and steals the State Buff Marshmallow Man's outfit.
Yeah. Okay. Does he have saving throw proficiencies?
I feel like he should have proficiency in wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom at least. Wisdom, strength, and con.
I don't think he should have con.
Not a con?
Not really. Because I don't think that many monsters get proficiency in con saves, to be honest, but I just think that's an odd one to give him.
Yeah.
I could see him getting proficiency in Dex because of his floaty nature and being like oddly evasive for like fireballs and things. Almost more of like a psionic shield that goes up around him more so than his actual like.
He put up his AT shields.
Yeah, kind of.
So charisma and dex.
So is Goop just an angel now from Evangelion?
Didn't intend to make him, but that's sort of what we. Yeah.
Accidentally done.
I don't know. I guess you could argue that he should have proficiency in charisma saving throws, but
just him looking naturally cute and everything.
yeah, I don't know. So what? Wisdom, Dex, and and charisma. I mean, I don't think he should have strength for some reason. I feel like his like floaty nature.
Like we said earlier, he's just strong because he's big. It's not because he's actually strong.
Yeah.
Not fair enough.
I think wisdom and dex are good.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Okay. Damage adjustments. Is he is he resistant to anything?
It's resistant to a lot of things, I imagine. Just about any monster this high.
I feel like he should be immune to all non-magical damage.
Yeah.
Just ping, ping, ping.
I think he should be immune to psychic damage.
I was thinking more force damage.
That too.
Just because it'd be in like an oddly specific category.
Yeah.
So
just his rubber body just poof.
Bludgeoning from non-magical attacks.
It's
resistance.
Bludgeoning, slashing, piercing from non-magical attacks.
Yeah, got that.
Well, actually, I was suggesting he's immune to them from all non-magical attacks. So like fire, poison, lightning. If you happen to get struck by lightning, which would be kind of funny.
Is that here? Is that here in this list? It probably isn't.
I feel like it's probably not.
Because that's really like an overpowered thing, almost.
What? Immunity?
Yeah.
No, I meant I don't think they would have damage immunity to lightning specifically.
Oh, there it is. Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks immunity.
Yep. And then non-magical fire. I feel like, I don't know, that one doesn't really make sense to me, because, like, fire is still fire. I don't really see why magical fire should make a whole lot of difference, but that's more of like a me in general thing. So, I feel like it'd be okay to make him immune to all damage that's not magical.
Yeah.
At this high of a CR.
I think he's going to be immune to more conditions than he is damage types.
Probably.
If you can hurt him, it's going to be hard to do just about anything else, too.
He's immune to the frightened condition.
You cannot put fear in this thing.
I think it's under condition immunities.
It is.
So he can't be frightened, you're saying?
Yeah. I think, yeah.
I'll just read you the ones and we can decide.
Yeah, sure.
Blinded?
Sure.
You think he should have immunities or he shouldn't be?
He can be blinded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can he be charmed?
No. Look at him. What's on him? Reverse charm.
I guess that wisdom would... No, it's a charisma thing, isn't it?
Being charmed?
Yeah. Is that wisdom or charisma?
I think it's wisdom.
He should be immune to being charmed. Deafened.
Let it happen.
Exhaustion?
Nah, make him immune.
Okay.
I like the idea of rampaging goob.
Fuck yeah.
Can he be grappled?
Yeah.
I mean, somehow, someway, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, like if you're big enough.
Yeah.
Because also be really funny, like if like you grapple and then you start.
Yeah, he just starts floating.
Anyway, can he be
Incapacitated?
Yes, thank you. Okay.
But no one should be able to be immune to incapacitated.
Is he immune to invisible?
What? No.
I don't know
what that means.
I don't know.
Where he can't be made invisible?
I
Is that what that's trying to say?
More like he has blind sight, maybe? Is what they're trying to say?
No, that's a sense.
It means he can't be turned invisible.
Oh.
I don't know why that's a... Anyway, no.
Yeah.
It's a condition that's on the list.
Yeah. Can he be paralyzed?
No.
I feel like he's too squishy.
To be paralyzed?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make him immune.
It's like how Poe couldn't be hit with the stunning effect in Kung Fu Panda. He's too fat.
You're right.
Couldn't find the nerve point.
Yeah, you're right. Can he be petrified?
Yes.
I'm gonna say yes. He be poisoned. With his condition being, or constitution being so high as it is, I don't think he should be.
Yeah.
Can he be knocked prone?
Sure.
Yeah.
Try.
I don't want to do anything, just float.
I would like to see you try. Can he be restrained?
Sure.
Yeah. Can he be stunned?
That's not likely, but sure.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's not likely to happen, so I think you should give him the chance of him rolling a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess.
Also, just the mental idea of him going like swirly eyed. Little bird keeps around his head kind of thing. Can he be unconscious? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do non-lethal damage to the goop.
Okay, does he have an environment he sticks to, or is...
Nah, he's just a wanderer.
Yeah.
He's a wanderer. He's a wanderer. He's a wander.
So, language. Does he know all languages?
Sure.
Yeah, let's see.
Every language except common.
I feel like it's less of like he speaks languages and he conveys mental meaning, like mental understanding.
Oh, so like it's like those creatures that like they send like images into your brain,
Yeah,
to like convey what they're saying,
yeah,
and it kind of just translates into a sentence.
yeah.
I like that. I'll put
Like he speaks no true language, but he speaks understanding.
speaks understanding. I'm gonna put that in the notes. I could spell. That'd be wonderful.
Yeah, what though?
I'll release a whole mini book now. Just monsters related to Goob. Goob cultist, Goob avatars, Goob tiny constructs.
Followers of Goob.
Goob in different cosplays.
Mm-hmm. Does he have any tags, like monster tags?
I'm saying
I don't know what you mean by that.
Well, they have like a drop-down menu, and it's like aberration, angel,
Oh, nah, don't worry about it.
artificer.
He's just Goob.
Cool. Okay, so the special traits and stuff.
legendary resistance.
Talking about his senses? Do we skip over senses already?
Yes, we do. The whole part was like special traits, actions, reactions, and monster characteristic description. We skipped all that because we were like
I didn't realize that's what that would be.
Yeah, we didn't realize what we wanted. We didn't know what we wanted. Basically, just all his actions.
He's just cool.
What?
I was looking at the Tarrasque. Its multi-attack is insane.
Yeah.
It makes 5 attacks.
Yeah, it's a big boy. He make a lot of attacks.
That's not big, that's fast.
That's true.
Makes 5 attacks in freaking 6 seconds. That's some fighter shit. Or monk shit right there.
Yeah.
Only 2 people capable of doing that.
That's flurry of blows.
The flurry of bows. His bow staff. Ha 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 ha
Ha ha ha ha ha ha.
/ critical role joke for those who watched it.
Yeah.
What?
That's right, I'm looking at you.
Don't look at me like that.
Like, down my nose at you. Judgingly.
Well, guess what?
You're adopted.
Yep.
Got him.
Anyway, does he have any special traits?
Legendary resistance.
Would that be under special traits?
I don't know. Is it listed anywhere else to go?
I've never made a creature before.
Was there anywhere else on the page where you could put those things? Or is all the only blank space left actions and legendary actions?
The Tarrasque's thing, special traits. The legendary resistance, magic resistance, and reflective or carapace, and that he's a siege monster. Is Goob a siege monster? Does he do double damage to building?
Yes, because I like the idea of him just kicking something very lightly and just.
I like him kicking through, just floating through town, destroying everything in his path.
Yeah.
Just flattening cities.
Oops, did I do that?
Did I do that?
Maybe throwing the occasional beam at something that's flying.
A Boeing 747 flying above Goob.
Just pops it with his mind. Not even like a beam, just something that makes up. Yeah.
Just blips out of existence.
Just
Flips out of all reality.
ends up in a different campaign.
You joke, but I'm pretty sure that's happened.
I'm sure.
I want to get isekai'd.
I put a Boeing 747 into a different world, and here's what happened.
Doesn't that happen in a video game?
Happened actually happened in a anime for sure.
What?
Some kids were flying in a plane and got isekai'd to another world. They didn't die though, they just went to a different world.
It's weird.
Yeah, the plane like flew across dimensions or some weird shit. It was weird.
Isn't there that anime where like the portal opens in Tokyo and like
That's Gate.
That's what I was thinking about.
But no, that's not what I'm referring to.
It's dimensions.
Yeah, it's dimensions because there's like dragons and shit over there.
Mm-hmm.
And also about high school prodigies have it easy, even in another world. Is the one I was talking about. You know, gotta get the overly specific isekai to titles.
Okay, can Goob cast spells? I'm saying he should.
Yeah.
Either cast spells or have them as options for legendary action. I kind of like the idea of him casting spells.
Yeah, I think he's a spell caster.
But I don't know that I feel like he should have spell slots necessarily.
What would you have instead?
Like, more of like, he can use them a certain number of times per day. Like, I don't know, just the idea of him having actual spell slots and using mana.
Not how most monsters.
I haven't looked at anything that actually has spell slots before, and I looked into a monster that has spell slots or that uses magic specifically, like a lich, for instance. Never looked at one, so I don't know how they do it.
Their spells, it's how many times they can cast every day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's like playing Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you can cast the spell this many times between your long rest,
Basically.
which is basically just spell slots.
Yeah.
But you don't have to deal with the actual meh that is spell slots.
So what level of spellcaster is he?
Like max.
20?
I mean, he should have up to 9th level spells. So 17 is the minimum.
Okay.
But I'd say it'd be fine to give him 20 just since he's going to have more spell slots. I mean, he's a CR 30 creature, so there's no reason why he couldn't have 20 levels of wizard or whatever we're trying to say here.
Yeah.
Also, he needs to have access to prismatic wall, which I think it's fun. Or not prismatic wall, prismatic
right?
beam.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna put he's a level 20. What is his spellcasting score? Or ability score?
It'd be wisdom.
Goop's just a level 20 druid. Look at him go.
I don't believe it.
What is his spell save DC?
His spell save DC would be a 25.
Okay.
That's high.
Yeah.
That's really damn high.
Cool.
Holy crap.
What's his plus to hit spell attacks? If it's DC 25 plus...
Well, if his DC is 25, it would be...
It's 8 plus...
It'd be 17 plus 17. Hit that sounds...
Nah, I can't do that right.
Yeah, it does. That sounds like impossible to defeat, kind of high.
Hang on, no, it's just your modifier plus your proficiency bonus. So there's no base.
So it's still plus 17.
It's
9 plus 8.
It's 8 plus whatever his proficiency is.
9.
Why is it 9? Because he's 30?
Yeah.
Weird. 8 plus 9 is what?
17.
Cool.
You don't want to be that side of Goob.
Correct. Is this coming out to be a balanced creature? No, not entirely.
Well, he's CR 30. He's supposed to be unreasonably strong.
Yeah.
Are we going to make changes to it later? No, we were not.
We might. Who knows?
Face the consequences of our actions.
we always could. Yeah. Will we? Debatable.
And then we can always move on to our other familiars.
Yeah.
So sorry.
I like the idea of him having like the various color-based spells, like Color Spray, for instance. Like it's just a first level spell, and it makes it to where he hits you better, which he doesn't need.
He's hitting you regardless.
How many spells are we going to give him access to?
I feel like he only needs like Prismatic Wall, maybe. He definitely needs to have Prismatic Spray.
I think we should give him like cantrips and stuff, like almost like playing with his food.
Yeah. So what kind of cantrip does he have?
There's color-based cantrips, aren't there?
Yeah, there is, I think.
Maybe we should give him a mage hand so we can actually grab things.
I like that. I'll put that.
Yeah, but it should work like telekinesis, though.
Yeah.
He's just that powerful.
Yeah.
He upgraded his mage hand to telekinesis.
It's like the invisible mage hand. Who gets access to that?
Arcane Trickster.
Yeah. There was a lot of things. Terrifying is one of them.
Screw it. Level 40 campaign, let's go. I'll make some whack shit. You know I will.
I don't want to kill Goob.
I don't want to kill Goob either. Just that's all be funny, like a max of overly powered level character. The only two prismatic spells specifically are Prismatic Spray and Prismatic Wall, which the Prismatic Spray does 10d6 insert this element damage based on what you roll.
Or based on what color he is.
Yeah. You can make it work that way.
I think we should give him like the special trait, like based on the color, it changes his damage type.
Yeah, like, or maybe even like changes his resistances, like depending on what color he is. Like if he's blue, he's resistant to like cold and maybe lightning because they're both blue.
But he also has this rainbow mode. Hold on. Yeah, he gets every color except for light.
That could be his like quote unquote lair action is color change.
Yeah.
Until he like uses one of his legendary actions to turn rave.
Mm-hmm.
How many?
That's whenever he gains access to the prismatic spells.
Yeah, it'll be kind of fun. Oh, we'll circle back around to that.
You still trying to figure out his cantrips?
Nope.
What are you working on?
I was supposed to have been looking up who has access to prismatic spray.
Oh. Well, I think we just decided to waive that.
I wanted to see who had access to it and see if it would make sense from any standpoint at all. I mean, honestly, you could probably give him bard spells and it would probably make a lot of sense. Rather than his modifier would be, oh my gosh, what are you doing, phone? Stop.
We should give one of his things to be dancing lights.
Oh, interesting.
Isn't that a cantrip?
Yeah.
Sorcerer and wizard are the only people who have access to prismatic spray. Interesting.
I can see him as a wizard.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a very high wisdom.
Of the spellcasters, it would make the most sense for him to be a sorcerer. Sorcerers are charisma casters.
He has high wisdom?
Yeah, but wizards are...
Oh, intelligent, you're right. I know D&D, I promise.
Lies.
I know it.
Vicious Mockery is not a good cantrip for him. It's like, he can't be mean.
I like the idea of him having vicious mockery because we already established that he doesn't talk, so the way he would convey something, if like we using his like pictographs, like if he could be like you, your mom, a bed, me,
Or and it's like just getting apps.
Oh bitch! It's like, what do you do? He said it, my mom.
Send a picture of you losing at like Call of Duty or something.
That's kind of funny.
Goob insults you with pictographs.
So, vicious mockery or no?
I think it'd be funny.
Okay, so he has 3 cantrips so far.
Okay. Give him thaumaturgy. Just open random doors. This is power.
I could see Goob opening a random window as he passes by. Just to be a dick.
So that's 4 cantrips.
Okay.
I'm gonna check and see how many cantrips a wizard gets.
Like 6. A warlock gets access to at least 4.
Yeah.
And what type of spellcaster would you want to base him off of, though?
I think wizard. Because they have access to the most like prismatic spells.
5. It goes 5, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
So I guess if we don't give him Eldritch Blast, we can give him Mind Sliver, since he's more of a psychic creature.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that's a cantrip and not a spell.
Mm-hmm. A really broken one.
Should I put it down?
Sure. We don't care about the player's well-being here.
Anyway, so we have 5 cantrips.
Cool, that's all he needs.
Yeah.
We didn't cover any resistances, we just immunities.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to give him resistance to any sorts of damage?
I think resistance based on what color he is.
Makes the most sense, yeah. So, would he ever just be not on or glowing or whatever?
You like just turn him off.
Yeah, that's his weakness. He has a power button on his foot. It's like playing like Black Ops 2 Zombies or whatever it is. We have to go on the robot's foot for the Easter egg.
Yeah. If you sneak attack him, he won't be turned on. Okay, maybe not said it.
Bad phrasing.
Yeah. Sneak attack, no color. However, once battle starts, color ignites.
I feel like he should have chromatic orb. Be a good spell from the halves if we're wanting to have a first level. They can just use.
Mm-hmm. Well, at the same time, I don't think we should give him too many spells. Well, in general.
Yes, but then how many do you want him to have?
I don't know.
We'll figure
how
it out.
Many spells do like witches have?
I don't know. I've never seen a witch.
Fair enough.
I've also never fought a witch. It's on my list of things to do eventually that I'm not looking forward to. Just like a regular Lich? CR21 Lich?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, they're only CR21.
Apparently.
Yep.
Well, space liches are CR15, so I don't know.
Why are they weaker?
I don't know.
What are they doing? What are they doing in space to make them weaker? Drugs?
Probably.
Space drugs.
Space drugs.
Alright, so
More
Lich
meteors.
gets 3 cantrips, 5 first level spells to choose from, but only 4 slots.
Oh, so they do have slots?
Apparently. Like, just, you can cast, this literally just follows Wizard. It's 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1,
Witches are
1.
pretty much just wizards.
I mean, they're undead wizards, so yeah.
So do we just let him follow the wizard thing, but give him
Works for me.
a wisdom instead of intelligence?
Yeah, just make his spell casting ability whiz. Okay, so he's gonna follow
Wizard.
Wizard.
Wizard! Okay. Let's play that. How many references can we make without getting sued game?
All of them.
So, first level spells can have 5 options, 5 options, but 4 slots, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Should we give Goob some physical attacks too?
Yeah, eventually. So we get there.
Like a headbutt or a slam or something?
Kick.
Kick.
It's just a really big Pokemon.
Just.
Give him a somersault ability. You ever seen a gargantuan creature do a flip?
You about to, son.
No, but I've seen it do a Super Godzilla tail slide kick thingy.
Oh yeah, Super Godzilla drop kick.
What's the one where can't Godzilla fly by using atomic breath while going backwards?
Probably. That'd be awesome to see.
That sounds right, but I don't know enough about Godzilla.
It's like the old Godzilla. I don't think new Godzilla does that.
Mm.
New Godzilla did melt a hole into Other Earth to throw Kong in though. So.
New Godzilla is limited by what CGI will allow them. Old Godzilla, they just did the crack and they were like, let's do it.
Anyway, so you can have here. Someone write this down so I don't have to pull this shit up later.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm writing it in my mind.
Go ahead.
Anyways.
Okay, so I was looking at wizard spells. Should he have color spray too for a first level spell?
I don't know how useful it'd be, but I feel like it'd be funny to have nothing else. Less of a actual thing to be using, more of he's just a menace going around and just all over various buildings.
That'd be funny.
Just oh god, it's gonna launch an attack.
The prankster monster.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so because we have 5 spells we need to pick for him for his first level.
Chromatic Orb, Color Spray.
Expeditious Retreat? How do you say that one?
Vicious?
Yes, thank you. Retreat.
How did you say it?
I'm wrong.
Expedicus?
Expeditious. Sounded like I was trying to say it.
Harry Potter spell up in here.
Yeah, like
Expeditious Retreatus.
Expeditious Retreatus.
That's basically what I was trying to say.
Good berry. He should have good berry.
Okay.
Just grows a giant berry.
No, I agree. That sounds right.
Or he just has multitude of berries. He just drops them on the ground.
Would he have healing word?
I don't think Goop heals.
Goop doesn't speak words usually.
Well, pictograph healing.
Nah.
What's he gonna do? It's sort of green fucking plus symbol.
Yes.
Okay, so before we get to it, counterspell, yay or nay?
No, he's already overpowered as he is. I don't think he needs counterspell.
I feel like he should have magic resistance though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because it seemed like a very Goop thing to have. He should have magic missile.
Yeah, you're right.
If something else, so he can upcast magic missile. Just.
His darts all change colors as they fly through the air.
Okay, that's 4. We have 1 more.
Give him silvery barbs. Just make everyone hate him.
Silvery barbs? What's that do?
A lot.
Oh.
Not reading it.
Okay.
The people who know will know.
I'll read it.
Okay.
Maybe not out loud, but...
You'll read it to yourself.
First level spell?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, really shouldn't be.
God dang it. I don't have Strixhaven. Okay.
Well, I guess the world may never know then.
I'll look it up on the internet. I'm feeling anything Magic the Gathering related would be bullshit in D&D.
Yeah. Friends.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I want to put friends. If we find one better, we can always replace it. So that's
So Silvery Barbs, it essentially forces a disadvantage on one creature and gives an advantage on another creature.
I see. Do we want to replace friends with that?
Nah.
Or just leave friends?
People would hate Goop so much for having Silvery Barbs.
Yeah.
It'd be funny.
People have already petitioned to ban it from D&D.
No.
I mean, it's not technically
Okay.
D&D.
Yeah.
It's Magic the Gathering with D&D.
Exactly.
So, second level spells. We have 4 spells for him.
Blur? Just a blurry Goop?
This is very goof.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can see that.
I feel like he should detect thoughts.
Yeah.
Should we give him enlarge reduce so he can shrink himself?
Yes.
Make it towards the upcast version that I talked about.
Maybe.
So he can actually make himself large enough and small enough to do things.
I was thinking maybe he could just put himself in like smaller versions of his body, rather than casting. Because I was going to give the spell to his warlocks. It's like one of the extra spells they can gain access to. Misty Step, a teleporting goob.
No, he does not defeat a teleporting goof.
Why not? It's funny.
Anyway, so far.
So big it won't really matter how much it really teleports 30 feet anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
He
point.
can't teleport his thickness.
He's your goop so big.
Just imagine the amount of fog it would cause, though. I mean, at the end, we'll probably like realize, like, oh, we gave him way too many spells and have to go through and cut them out. But
Yeah.
until then, it's fine.
The heck is Vortex Warp? I don't have Strixhaven. Can't read it.
Do I?
Somebody sponsor us so we can look at these books.
Mirror image.
Mirror image would be funny. 2 goofs.
3
I know
goobs.
it's 3.
3 goofs. I'm gonna put mirror image.
Oh no, you make 3 clones.
Oh, you
4 goobs.
Oh, 4 goofs. More the merrier. Okay, so we have that. 3rd level spells. 5 spells.
3rd level spells, I was really having a hard time trying to decide yesterday. Okay, I'm starting to think
Yes, he's
we
form.
should change his alignment from chaotic neutral.
Chaotic good?
Maybe.
True neutral?
Neutral. I don't know. I feel like he should be chaotic something.
Chaotic good, probably.
Yeah, we'll change that to chaotic good. You're right. We're kind of making him to be like this, like kind of a trickster, but he just wants to have
It's like
fun.
a beacon of hope.
That's cute. Yes.
Erupting Earth?
Nah.
Just a little stompy stomp. Stop.
Stop.
I do your stompy stomp.
Fireball.
No.
Just for the hex of it.
But based on his color, it changes.
Yeah. Should we give him fly? Or can he already hover?
I was about to say he can already do something somewhere.
Give
don't
him
know.
haste.
Yes.
Make
He
him
should-
fast.
He's a fast boy. Dispel magic?
Yeah. I like the idea of this was like if they like the idea of him having to have coming up to like a magic barrier and then just like his eyes flash and then just it drops and like
Nothing can stand in my way.
like Goop just like walks into it. Brunk. Brunk.
Cute. I love it. It's horrifying, beautiful. Should he have remove curse? Like he's a like
Sure.
like,
if he chooses to.
yeah, like if he thinks the curse is funny enough, he won't remove it for you. But if it's like actually harming you, he'll remove it for you.
Yeah.
Should he have sending? Or is
Yes.
that yeah, sending.
So he can yell at you from wherever he is.
You've received a message from Goop. What the fuck?
Just this deep, booming voice.
Samuel L. Jackson yelling at you.
Canon Samuel L. Jackson is the voice of
The times where he actually uses a voice.
I was about to say,
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Most times it's pictures, but sometimes we can hire Samuel L. Jackson.
Giving Samuel L. Jackson a chance to say motherfucker is a cute object, you know he'll take it. Just, hey, we need you to be yourself, but pretend you're out of this body? Shit, motherfucker, that's all you had to say. I'll see the council has made us, and see that's a stupid-ass decision I've elected to ignore.
Goob has said that. I don't know what council he's speaking about.
Us.
Us, yes. Us, the council, yeah. Okay, so that's all the third level spells. Fourth level spells. You can pick 5.
Oh, we can give him greater visibility.
Yeah, he needs greater visibility.
If someone wants to give me their ability spell, I would take it.
Nope.
You can have mine.
Can you spell?
Yeah.
Well?
Yeah.
Okay. I take your ability to spell.
You fool, you made a deal with the Fae.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's a podcast for another day.
Sickening Radiance? I think Sickening Radiance makes a lot of sense.
Yes, that should definitely be a good thing.
Yeah.
God, it's actually
Sickening Radiance is very good if you make them fail that save.
Yeah.
Because if they fail the save 6 times, they're dead.
I feel after like the first couple, you should be able to kill them on your own anyways.
I mean, probably. Because the likelihood of combat lasting 6 rounds is not super likely in the first place.
Yeah.
Most barely last like 5. Wall of Fire.
Sure.
That's just what he thinks a regular.
No. Give him the Trollic Spear.
What spear?
It's Acid Fireball, but it's a 4th level.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
But it can be a Lukey, and it's funny.
That's true. What's it called again?
Vitrolic Spear. Vitriolic.
Vitrolic.
That's close to what I said. I just thought it'd be funny because you just huck a Lukey at you. Should we give him Bigby's hand for a 5th level spell?
Bigby's hand! Yes.
So how many 5th level spells does he have access to?
5.
Huh?
Okay, and 5th level, which is what we're on.
Okay.
We have Bigby's hand so far.
Mass Cure Wounds.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah. Would heal all of his followers.
Yeah. 6th level, 2 spells.
Technically, we can pick lower level spell slots if we don't pick higher level spells if we don't pick higher level spells. Like we could take out a 6 and give him another 5th, technically.
Yeah.
Otto's Irresistible Dance.
Yes.
Shake your booty thing, shake your booty thing, yeah. Can we give him Disintegrate?
That'd be horrifying.
I know, that's why I like it. See if there's any other better terrifying options. Gravity Fissure? What?
Ah, dang it.
Probably just stronger version of Gravity Well.
Probably.
Yeah, kinda. I don't think Gooby's that, though. Harm. Just harm.
No, it's just called Heal.
Yep, heal's good. Oh, that's where Hero's Feast is. 6th level.
Should we put that?
If we do that, we'll have to get rid of Dance.
Mass Suggestion.
2 spells.
Well, yeah, we kind of want Disintegrate.
Yeah, Disintegrate's pretty cool. Just remove something from existence, just...
How do you spell disintegrate?
DIS.
Okay, hear me out. We
T-E.
could instead opt to give him Sunbeam.
ATE.
Thank you. What'd you say?
We could give him Sunbeam instead of Disintegrate. Then he can have his Godzilla breath weapon just...
Wow, the sun!
Yeah.
Do you want to do that?
I would.
Okay. Sunbeam.
Should we give him Finger of Death for 7th level?
I thought we were doing
He has
Hero's
to be.
Feast.
Oh,
We could. But I like
the dance and the sunbeam.
Yeah,
Alright.
I feel like they've...
I'm good with that.
Because he's a rave. He's a walking rave.
He literally is. It's a good point. Too bad. Maybe maybe further along. There's like another food one we can put. It's a potluck. You have to bring your own food to this rave.
Yeah.
Okay, so 7th level. We can have 2 spells.
You want Finger of Death to be one of them?
I thought it'd be kind of funny, but yeah. Oh wait, that's where Prismatic Spray is. You gotta take that. You give him teleport.
Yes.
All right.
He's like
there's our two.
He's sort of like Dracula's castle.
He gets forcibly dragged across the continent by a very angry woman. His magic.
Thank you.
This boy can do two things. Well, three things. He can schmoove, damage, and somewhat do funny things.
Yeah.
So, 8th level, 2 spells.
Feeble Mind?
Nah.
He doesn't seem the type to cast that.
Reality Break? What?
He's the type to cast that. If it does what I think it does. What's it do?
Oh no. It's a wisdom saving throw.
There's a lot.
You roll a d10 and determines what happens each turn.
Oh.
I like it.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Anti-magic field.
I thought about that.
That would
kind
be
of funny.
funny. But I feel like he'd encourage magic.
Yeah, until it's inconvenient for him, they just like, no magic for you.
I guess, yeah.
They just squish him. Because it really wouldn't affect him much. Other than the fact he couldn't attack with the psychic beams as whoever's in the field.
I feel like we should opt to give him another 7th level spell, being Temple of the Gods.
He can make a temple to himself.
Correct.
Nice.
Okay, I'll do that.
It has a casting time of an hour and a range of 120 feet, and it lasts for 24 hours, so he just makes a church for a day.
He makes a rave party place for a day, and everyone raves.
We already have the 9th level spell.
Unless we see one we want to opt to change. What to?
What, the 9th level?
Yeah.
I figured Prismatic Wall would probably be better.
It makes the most sense, but I don't. I mean, there's imprisonment, there's gate, there's invulnerability, there's mass heal, mass polymorph.
You want Dude to be invincible?
No.
Is that what I'm hearing?
There's meteor swarm, power word heal, power word kill, psychic scream.
I think Prismatic Wall fits in.
Vengeance.
See the Prismatic
Time
Wall.
ravage. Huh? What is time ravage?
Ravage is time.
I suppose.
Nah.
Wish.
Hey, we use it for all the wrong reasons.
He just becomes Shinron. What is your wish? It's like they do a bingo game at the rave. Whoever wins the bingo, he gets the wish.
Yeah.
We just made him this weird monstrosity power rave monster.
Yeah, that's what he is.
Yeah, you're right.
How you met?
Yeah, true.
Have you met the boy?
I've met the boy.
Then what are you questioning it?
I'm not.
Yes.
Pointing out the obvious.
Ignore my weird random sounds.
Beams. He's colorful.
We still need to pick out damage for his melee stuff.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I think we should give him like 2 or 3 attacks.
Yeah, I think
multi-attack.
Stomp, Tail, and what, like a butt slam? Like he just like he just no, I was thinking more like
hit,
like jumps up in the air, like pushes his leg forward and just like so like a toddler throwing a tantrum.
Yeah, just total like pout.
Yeah,
flump.
And maybe like make a special thing, like if he's prone, he can do like the whole like leg stompy thing that kids do when they're angry. Like,
are we playing that groove as a child? Those will grow more powerful over time.
That's entirely your decision. That's how Kirby be.
I mean, yeah, we've basically.
If we're making him Kirby adjacent, he could in fact do that.
Yeah, we've kind of implied that he's not. This is not his final form.
Anyways, what else do we need to do for good?
Actions.
Multi-attack, yay or nay?
Yay.
How many attacks?
I think just 3.
3?
Like leg stompies, and then like a tail. So like a boom, boom.
2 stomps and a tail right?
Yeah. I feel like he shouldn't do anything with his hands.
No, that's where spells.
He's too busy going.
Too busy trying to ring them together, but he can't reach because they're so tiny.
Yes.
Okay, if we're saying that Goob is the same size as Taraz, should he have the swallow action?
He has none now.
I don't
That's
think
true.
Goob eats people. Wait, then why does he have Goodberry?
It's for the other people. It's for
Well,
the. It's for the feast. That's how he's getting the food.
Hear me out. I really like the idea of Goob eating a really big grape.
Okay, so have you ever seen Kirby Right Back at You?
No.
Okay, well, it's the anime cartoon, and in
Can
it,
he just like shove things in his face?
yeah, that's what sort of what I
He
would say.
he
Like
absorbs
the Waddle Dees, they didn't have mouths, but instead you just shove a cookie in there, and it sort of just disappears.
It's like how you like when you have slime people, you just sort of
Yeah, so
just fit it anywhere. But he just wow.
yeah.
He ends up looking like a gelatin mass. But yeah, no swallow. He does not eat the people.
That's good.
He makes the people worship him by doing funny things.
How much damage do stomps and swipe do?
I don't know.
It's I might could do a little bit less than what the Tarrasques.
He's not as a big.
He's not as big of a boy. He's as big of a boy. He's not as strong of a boy as the Tarrasque. He's smarter, not stronger. He is the brains to the Tarrasque's brawn. The yin to his yang. What else do we need to write format to this?
Reaction descriptions.
Does he have any reactions?
I mean, that's up to us to decide.
I give him Warcaster. No, don't do that. That would suck.
So what's his plus to hit?
That's based on his strength, isn't it?
If it's a melee attack, that sounds right.
And if he's proficient in it.
Which I assume he would be.
It's his feet.
Are you proficient in feet?
No. What'd that be? His strength is 23.
Plus 15.
Oh, yeah, right. The reach?
Screw anyone with low AC.
I'm gonna say 5 feet.
Oh.
For his reach?
She's a gargantuan.
That's true. What would it be then?
10?
20? Oh. What's the reach of the Tarrasque's stomp?
I don't know.
It doesn't have a stomp, it has claw.
Well, what's the reach of his claw?
15.
Make it that.
Okay.
I feel like the stomp should be like 10 and the tail should be 15.
That's right. That's that'd be one target?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can change targets, obviously, but
Yeah.
Tap dancing on the party.
pretty much, yeah. They're fortunate to fight Goob. Tap dance on their graves.
Yeah.
What kind of damage would that be?
Bludgeoning?
Well, yeah, you're right. I'm in numbers.
Oh. I feel like 40 to him. Keep on having to say it, but look at this Tarrasque. We're not just ripping off the Tarrasque, I swear.
He just happens
We
to
just
be.
made a magic Tarrasque.
He just happens to be very similar to what we're making.
Well, he's one of the only gargantuan creatures with limbs that use them.
It's 46s.
Okay, so do that.
4d6?
Yes,
That's all?
apparently.
Interesting.
For its tail.
That was going to be a lot higher. I was expecting like 6 for some reason.
It's 46 plus 10.
Ah. That makes a difference.
It'd be 46 plus, or
So average is 24.
Yeah.
ours would be 46 plus 6.
Why 6?
Because it's a strength modifier.
Which makes the overall 30? Is that correct?
For average damage?
Yeah, average. What about that?
Yeah. 46
Mhm.
12, because the average is 3,
Mm-hmm.
plus 6 is 18.
Oh, because that's how math works. Don't mind.
Should we give him some sort of like telekinetic action?
Like a ranged attack.
Yeah, like. Something that's not an actual spell, like more of like.
Screech.
I was thinking more like fling nearby debris with his mind.
Yeah. Maybe that's his lair, actually, if he has one.
He wouldn't. I was thinking it should be an action he could take versus stomp and stomps or a spell.
Yeah. Yeah, just fling rock.
What should his range be for the tail attack? For the Tarrasque, his reach with the tail is 20. Should we do 15 for target?
Unfortunate soul. One poor bastard.
Okay, so, and you said you wanted to give him a ranged attack? What would it be called?
Fling. We'll make it to where he's flinging adventurers if they don't make the save. Instead of throwing rocks at him, he just picks them up and throws them. So if they have to make a save rather than just to hit. Would that sound good?
Yeah.
So like make a start saving throw or get flung. I don't know how far, like 20 feet. You were essentially fighting a skyscraper.
A raging toddler.
Yeah. The actual goob's gonna be like the size of a planet. Spelljammer campaign, take down the actual goob. The father of all goob.
Each creature and what kind of range around group?
Oh no, it's not each creature, just do one creature.
Okay.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
He's agreeing you should do one creature.
Okay. They said meh. So make a DC.
It'd just be a small set DC, right?
Oh god. DC 25 strength. Or get flung. And take like something force damage.
Yeah.
To pick up a person?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking throw things at people.
I don't know, I was thinking throw at people.
Like at other people.
I mean, I would rather see it work off of throwing objects at people because when you start throwing people at people, then it gets into like crowd control elements. That's
Oh no, it wasn't gonna be throwing people at people, it's just gonna be throwing people. Great distance.
right. And I still don't like that, but
Okay, let's throw rocks.
like for the people who are, especially depending on how far you throw, like if you're only throwing them like 30 foot away, then it wouldn't be that bad because they could just get right back up to goo.
That's what I
But
was
if you're going to throw them like 60 foot away, then that's annoying.
Oh no, it's going to be 20, 30. And they just take damage like they fell that far.
Suppose. I don't know, it's your brainchild. So.
I don't know, I was thinking like it's not every environment where you're gonna just have a rock that you can just throw.
Well, there's always going to be terrain. You can rip it out of the ground. That's my thought with it.
He's floating. He's not gonna destroy anything. He just has like a pocket somewhere just full of rocks.
Somewhere on his person, he has a pocket.
One of his scales or one of his spines.
Yeah, it's hollow. Keeps rocks in it.
Yeah, it's a prosthetic.
It's a spine pocket, a sprocket, if you will.
This one that got ripped out. It's prosthetic.
You could say it's his rock pocket.
You could. I don't know if we will, but you could.
Rock pocket.
It looks so nice.
I'll take it, Matt.
No, it's fine. Okay.
I'm done with today.
That's fair. Are you done with us?
No, it's fine.
Well, I want to get the flame thing done.
Okay. Because after this, we don't really have anything because we don't have to give them any reactions.
We have to do legendary actions.
You can do Stompy, Tail, or spells.
Yeah, those are his legendary actions.
Yeah. Basically, you can do any one thing as a legendary action.
That's true. I can just copy with stress.
I feel like you might add it to where you can just do a free prismatic spray as a legendary action if he uses 2 of them.
I see. Yeah.
Prismatic wall if he uses all 3.
Flame.
Flame.
One creature within 60 feet. No, he's flinging rocks.
Yeah.
It's a ranged attack.
Oh yeah, so 120.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep on increasing his rock throwing distance.
What would that be a plus to hit? 15? Still 15?
It's his dex rather than...
Right. His dex.
Isn't very high.
His dex is 10.
Plus 9.
Yeah. I'm glad you do these things. What would his range be?
60 to 120.
Okay. Target. 1.
So like the rock is so small.
And then to hit. Or the damage.
Probably a couple D8s or a couple D6s.
We'll say 8.
It's just like the equivalent of just throwing a pebble at someone's head, except it's really hard.
Mm-hmm. That'd still be +6, correct?
No, it's just his dex.
Alright, so
It's plus nothing.
I'm glad you know math, because I don't know math.
Do you want my math ability too?
No.
Okay.
I'll live without math. What would the average be? 2d8.
Oh, 8.
8? Okay.
The average is usually just a number that's in the middle.
Okay. And that would be bludgeoning damage?
Yeah. I don't feel like he has
Unless
a lot of bludgeoning attacks.
Unless he's gonna like throw him onto a piece of rebar and do your piercing damage.
I'm gonna name it Rock Fling. Just to specify what he's flinging. Okay, so he doesn't have any reactions. Description, we can go into more
How
detail.
big he the hook?
Very important.
Yes.
Legendary reactions.
Which is attacks
Yeah.
plus prismatic spray. Each of his attacks take up 1. Prismatic spray takes up 2. And he has 3 per turn.
I'm glad you say that like I can type that fast.
I'm just
No, thinking out loud, I understand.
Yeah, I'm not saying you should be typing as fast as I'm speaking it.
Yeah, I understand.
Type faster, you stupid slow person.
I can only type so fast. So he can take 3 legendary attacks. Actions.
Holy shit, it's a... Congratulations, you've missed us doing a podcast. We made Gooba character sheet.
We're not exactly done yet.
CR25 or CR30.
Would you like to have some G Fuel, or would you rather not get woken up? Fair enough.
And new flavor of a couple since you were last here. Tetris.
In case you couldn't notice by the ever
Increasing tower.
big. I still don't have the ability to speak, and that hasn't changed since you haven't been.
The last 2 are coming in tomorrow.
You got more?
Well,
he texts me every time he gets new flavors. He's like, what should I get? Well, I think when you don't have them.
Fair enough.
So attack, move, and prismatic?
Attack move?
wait. Move.
Oh, I was just...
Whenever you stand up to walk a few spots.
Yeah,
But as legendary action, that's a little bit odd.
It's what the
Just more
Trask
movement
has.
speed.
It can move?
Apparently.
Legendary action?
Apparently.
Maybe
I don't
make
feel
it
like
levitate. Floating upwards is...
Is that his hard swim maneuver?
Yes.
Should I put levitation?
Yeah, I would specify move levitation or hover or something. Something to indicate that it's floaty. So I feel like him just walking doesn't make sense. But with that, that's not teleportation. That would provoke opportunity attacks, though, right? If he was to leave someone's melee range,
I don't think it would.
I think it should. By the way the rules are written, but I could also see where what really matters.
He just canonically bribes anyone he's moving away from with berries. That way they don't attack him.
Where are the berries coming from?
Good berry.
His ass.
Well, yeah. What? He already has the rock pocket. He's in the berry pocket, too?
Yes.
Cool.
I'll
It's
rip
also
another
the
spine
rock
off.
pocket.
It's a jam pocket now. The berries and the rocks have gone together to make smoosh.
No, his berry pocket's up here. On the top
What is he?
spot.
Grape Rush? Or whatever Minetta's name is?
Grape juice.
Yeah, there you go.
His
His attack is Grape Rush.
Yeah.
That's close enough.
He's the fresh picked hero.
He's not wrong. He's a new hero, which makes him fresh. He was picked the hero course.
Yeah.
Somehow.
He is fresh picked hero.
I still don't understand how he's in Class A.
This
He done better than
Quark's better for robots than most others. It's the same way Aoyama's in Class A.
I mean, yes.
Other than the fact that, the whole trader thing.
Yep.
It's also the same way someone like Kaminari or...
Well, Kaminari actually has a good quirk. It doesn't overuse it.
Yeah.
Which I guess you'd sort of apply the same thing to Naval Laser Man, but I don't know. His is so incompatible.
That who that is? They got his name right.
Who? I hear
You
you.
good?
I thought you were having a stroke, to be honest.
I thought you were about to tell me you're going to have to leave. I was like, I am about to have to leave. I was like, you just got here.
He's like, psych, I'm not here. This is all an illusion.
Can't get just for Jeep.
I could see it absolutely.
A figment of our
I
imagination.
come here to eat your food and drink your fuel. Now I leave. Thank you, Tuxedo Mask. Very important.
Okay, I put stray instead of spray.
Oh, Lord Keeper, you're not this incompetent.
I'm aware.
It's not me.
Is it because you haven't eaten?
No.
She says words in spelling when she's hungry.
Are you not you when you haven't had a Snickers?
There you go, Snickers pizza, revolutionary.
God, no.
That sounds awful.
I did it.
If it's like a dessert pizza, sure.
There's a
Yeah.
TikTok account dedicated to making really weird pizzas. I'm sure he's made a Snickers pizza before.
Probably.
Okay, prismatic spray costs 2 actions. The goob does something.
Well, you don't have to say what the goop does. It's just prismatic spray the spell.
Fine, we'll leave it there for now.
We're still recording all of this. This is an absolute shit show.
When is it not?
He was at Squawk if I want some fucking G fuel.
Yeah.
It's fine. We'll edit it down in a concise manner. It's when we're halfway makes sense.
I'm the shadow member.
Not for long. You'll be a main member eventually.
Create the monster. Should he have any?
SBM store.
Should he have any special senses?
True sight.
True sight.
Yeah, I think the true sight would make sense.
Never been so awesome.
Skills.
We're still making goop.
Does he have any special skills?
He can glow.
He does. He does glow. You're right.
I feel like we haven't.
He changes colors. He's a mood changer.
At the start of each of his turn, roll a d6 to see what color he is.
Yeah.
How fast can he fly?
Not very.
Extremely.
Well, he can teleport, can't he? So it doesn't really matter.
They're asking for the speed of.
Yes, we made him teleport.
I'm going to catch me up on this shit. Either way, it's all
We made a bunch of lore today for him.
That's okay. We'll go back over it once we actually get the thing complete.
Yeah.
I think he should float at like
60 feet a second. That's
60
feet a turn. 300 feet a turn.
like I'm gonna say like maybe 40 or 50.
like 1,000.
We'll go with
Fuck yeah.
We'll go with 40 for now.
200 feet a second.
Well, yeah, so it's fine. It's not. At least it's not like a dragon's freaking 80-foot fly speed.
He's not fast, but he'll take you down.
Going down.
Okay, so I think that's it. We shall now see the goob. Okay. There's goob. In all his goopness.
Present the stat block to.
Oh my god. Hold on a second. The goob. Oh, he's referred to it as the goob.
Yes, he's the goob.
That sounds like a penis.
Just call him the boy.
He's the goob.
Goober.
I'm a goofy goober, yeah. You're a goofy goober, yeah. We're all goofy goobers, yeah. Goofy, 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 goofy goober.
So, here's the finished and polished up stat sheet for Goob. We think he turned out pretty fun. Terrifying, but fun. But what do you think? Is he balanced? Overpowered? Not powerful enough? Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you'd like to use Goob in your own adventures, feel free to do so. There's a link down in the description. If you do use Goob in your adventures, please let us know. Tag us on Twitter at Council of Voices. And let us know how it went. Did you party hard, or were you a party pooper? Also, if you followed the link, you might find a little bit of extra lore about Goob and his origins, if that interests you. We hope you enjoyed the chaos that was this episode. If you have any suggestions for what you'd like to hear us ramble about next, let us know, and we hope to see you next time.
No, my mother. She's here.
Your mother needs me.
Yes.
I don't have
She wants to discuss your marriage proposal.
Oh, God. Not again.
Not together. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm playing with fire. What are you doing? I don't know. I'm playing with fire.
At the very end of the bloopers, what are you doing? I don't know. Playing with fire. Make.
I've always liked to play with fire.
And questioning our sanity.
We're sitting here making a monster based on a toy dinosaur.
Yes.
Our sanity is either very high or very low.
I believe the answer is low.
Probably.